What's going on, y'all? You already know who it is, Goat World from the previous video. Yes, we have converted from Be More, See More, Furthermore to just Goat World. Go against the world. Against the world, that's my gamer tag. And that's just what it is. Yo, I'm having so much fun with StreamYard. StreamYard hooked this whole thing up, the banner, the future of the channel that you see you know, it looping past the screen like it's something important, which it is, and it's me telling you to join me on Twitch. As you can see down for live gameplay chatting, you know, follow me at Against the World G. Of course, that correlates with Goat World. So yeah, man, I'm back. The first video, it was kind of crazy. I forgot that my queen got me a whole, she got me the golden fleece, a Cincinnati, Bengals, and that means a lot. So yeah, Cincinnati Bengals and this backdrop. And over here, at my desk, I'm like, why didn't I do it right here? I'm too high right now. So thought I'd run this video back and come with a little bit more you know, vibe, come with a better vibe. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the future of Mortal Kombat. That's really a really big thing right now. I just I feel like people are very how can I put this? They they want instant gratification, man. I feel like a lot of people aren't realizing that these aren't aliens that created this game, this Mortal Kombat game. These aren't aliens. These are human beings that went to school, and these are a bunch of people who are aligned together to try to make this possible for the gaming community. Now, the sensitivity level appears to be super high, and I understand because it's like we spent money, but it's like let's not forget what gaming was all about, and it was all about the the experience with oneself. The story mode is just unimaginably brilliant, bro. Like, I mean, of course, it might have what a lot of people not feel is the multiverse effect and the basically infinite loop that they can do, and it's cool to feel that way. That's considerably poor writing, but I feel like they really did their thing. We had Shang Tsung replaced, and I feel like he got replaced in the best way. I just feel like a lot of people aren't taking into perspective how you know realistically unrealistic this game really is. Like, I mean, I'm playing it on a 65-inch TV, as I said when I was on Twitch. The detail of this game. It's a particular board that I love the most, and it's called the Great Hall. The Great Hall is so live. There's so much going on. There's literally a husband and a wife that are arguing in the background about being there, and he's basically going off like, "I want to watch this." Like they really they really wanted to show the evolution of CGI with their level of mastery, and they've come so far. And I support what we have. I'm not mad. I'm not a household name pro player, and I don't want to consider myself, but I am one of those people and one of those gamers that just I have a thrill for the game, and I have a thrill for the passion of just martial arts. Specifically fighting games. I'm starting to get into the world of playing different games. If y'all want to check me out on Twitch, y'all getting all of my reactions to like actual games that I'm not familiar with, like God of War. Uh, what else did I play on their shit? I played Tiger Woods. I played the World Tour on Tiger Woods. The PGA Tour is not Tiger Woods. Wow. Uh, I was I've been playing The Last of Us. Part one. I'm playing that right now. But mainly where my heart and soul is with fighting games. And Tekken, Tekken and Mortal Kombat are literally the number two games that are always been, a factor in my life. I would say for number three will be Virtual Fighter, which just these games that have this level of interaction with the human and the controller and the digital world. It's something so profound that they were able to do, and it's like true enough, you're gonna have your ways that you feel about it because it's like you want it to be as intrinsic as possible. You want to feel like that character is in your control. But it's like we have to always. I want people to realize like you have to always come to the logic of the matter. And it's like, this game wasn't crafted by you, so you have to have your heart open to mistakes. They call them bugs for a reason. This game just came out in September. It dropped September what was that, 17th? Like this it's still a lot. And then, Ed Boon's already talking about how they're going to do the whole aftermath thing. So we just we still got more DLC characters left. They really are. What has changed the game, of course, is Quan Chi, and I've had it go on myself. I was on a stream earlier, and I was saying, I broke down to one of my new followers on Twitch, uh, Cryromancer. I broke down to him like, the whole thing that I experienced. I was playing with Quan Chi, and I started doing the move, the down. No, no, no. It's the back forward four where he goes in the portal. He said they call it something. They call it something, portal of hell, something. But yeah, I was doing that portal, and all of a sudden, the animation it started disappearing for uh for Quan Chi. It started disappearing, and it just was like a black hole that he was going into. And then after or a while of the black hole, it just started being nothing. He just was going into, like, he was just disappearing and ending up tracking the opponent. And then it got to the point where the tracking started messing up, and he was just popping up all over the place. And then that's when the game itself it went blank. Like it went blank, and it recorded a video, took me straight to the main menu, and it told me it was going to send the video to, I guess, NetherRealm Studios. I didn't. I was just. It happened so fast. I'm like, wow, I was in the middle of a match, but like, yeah. And then to to uh to further zone me out, it I went to my media to see if that actually had that video. I wanted to rewatch it because I was going to, shit, I was going to ASAP download it and create a video in response to it happening. But yeah, it wasn't even in my gallery as something that actually happened. So I was just blown away, like wow. And the glitch was so bad that it was worthy of being addressed. And I'm pretty sure everybody else has had these issues, but it's like you guys have to understand the thinking barriers that come with us not fully, you know, uh, fusing ourselves with technology. This stuff is working individually in everybody's home from like a Skynet, so to say, and everybody's clicking in to the Skynet, but there's a miscommunication due to not only people having shitty internet, but this is a high powered game that has graphics that are of the 21st century. So it's like to consistently do this over and over and over and over and over and over and over, whether it be on different boards, you have to expect that this is things are going to go wrong. And then we have a character who has entered the game who has this ability to go through portals. So I'm glad that it's happening now because I know that they're gonna buckle down and they're gonna master it and they're going to get it together. But what I know for a fact NetherRealm isn't going to do is they're not going to hold the community's hand and they're not going to explain what's going on because clearly it's something that's internal and they're just now figuring it out as it goes. Because, like I said, man, everybody are wide, it's a widespread of people experiencing this game and they need to see the potential things that can happen that they can't predict with their own test. So we are the test, and when shit goes wrong, they can cater to the wrongs that we have to, say about, but they're not going to hold the community's hand. Now, Tekken is a really good community known for holding its people's hand, and I feel like these two should never be compared because not only is it a completely different world, but it's a completely different aspect of frame data and dimensionality. You going from 2D to 3D, so they're not a comparison. And I feel like the ego the ego of the ego of pro players and the ego of a lot of individuals hype the they hype the actual substance of what's in front of us, and it's like it's not that serious. But what we have to always know is that mistakes are serious and erroneous data is serious. After a while, when something's being used over and over by a large group of people. So I have hope that they're going to fix it. This game is phenomenal, bro. I don't care what nobody says. Like this is all the way down to the intro when it first comes on, and Luke Kane's over here explaining. Like this is a tremendously awesome game. Like, y'all not about to make me think any otherwise. Like this game is where it's at, but it does have its shortcomings with the gameplay. But you got to remember, bro, it's a whole new universe. This is Liu Kang's way. You're not supposed to think of any other Mortal Kombat when you enter to the realm of this Mortal Kombat. That's why Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers. Like, if you take any of the logic from any of the other Mortal Kombats and you try to put it in this, you're going to hurt your brain. Okay? You're going to hurt your brain. Stop it. It's called Mortal Kombat 1 for a reason. What did we get when Mortal Kombat 1 first came out? I think it was, if it not 1989, it was 1990. The fucking game only had like 6 characters, bro. I don't know if I'm wrong or right now. I don't care. Understand, understand, overstand, and outstand that the biggest thing is that this is a new thing. So with it being a new thing, they have new technology. We don't have the busted technology from in the early 90s and the mid 2000s. We have elite CGI that is going to take us into a future that is worthy of adding a script of a bad writing script of multiverses and infinite possibilities. Like my homeboy Cryomancer, he has said, Havoc Titan might end up being a thing. I believe that, bro. I believe there's going to be all type of shit. Like I believe they're going to fuck around if it seems right. Every character, like Liu Kang said, everybody's got a timeline in which they could be something. So if they want to, they could give everybody their own fucking game, and it start off from 1 with Liu Kang, 2 with Johnny Cage, 3 with Jack. Like not even Jackson more because they got them as cameos, but you get where I'm going. Just I'm just saying, bro. Some of you went to schools that were shit, and you stayed in those schools all the way up until it was time to graduate. But you didn't. You never. You never. A lot of us never complained about those schools while we were going to them. A lot of us never stood up for the shit. So I'm just saying, bro. If it's something that can be fixed, wait for it to be fixed. Have fun. Wait for it to be fixed. And that's pretty much on that topic. Um, the next topic, involving the future of the channel. I I'm really digging the reaction, like reacting to stuff. Like I believe it's pretty cool. And now that I've bought this app called Vlogstar, which helps me edit these videos like really awesomely and more modern day, so to say. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Streamyard is really awesome. I'm going to be like really dealing with this with Streamyard. I'm in my 13-day free trial, and I really like it because of course YouTube doesn't have these type of options. So for them to be linked in with YouTube and being able to process this data like this is like really cool. Um, we talked about Mortal Kombat. I feel like there's nothing really else to say about Mortal Kombat. I am excited about Tekken, but I'm more so excited to keep getting better at Mortal Kombat and eventually play Tekken when Eddie comes. Well, I probably will get it because it's a really cool game, and I predict some newcomers to the channel with this new game. You know, this is a new game with Eddie, and I'm really good with Eddie, so we're going to see a new world of Tekken, and we're going to participate. Uh, the future of the channel. Yeah, I have the ability to make posts. I don't really get a lot of feedback on the post, but I would like if you guys start commenting on the post. Let me know what you guys think. Like, let me know like what type of videos you guys like, what type of edits did you guys like. Like, this will fuel me to give you content worth the time and brain power, because that's all what I'm about, man. I appreciate your time and brain power, and when you tuning in, I got to give you much love. That's why that's a part of the slogan. So, like, engagement is going to be a really big thing for 2024. I want to, talk to you guys and see what you like, and yeah, I can tell you if you're a streamer, if you're a YouTuber, if you're in the world of social media, we can help each other. So yeah, that's what this is about. And once again, big ups to StreamYard. This is really cool. Uh, I'm going to be signing off with that note. Be sure to check out the previous videos that have been recorded today. Really awesome gameplay with Natara and Chameleon. Uh, day 5, working with Natara, Chameleon. Really, really good. Excelling, and yeah, we're excelling with her, and that's great. So yeah, I'm not really scripted, so yes, a lot of ums and a lot of improper grammar. So please excuse me. I'm going to be getting some rest. It's 2:16. Uh, yeah, appreciate your time and brain power. Peace out.